Now diving into the music scene, we journey through the life of Tshepo Modise, a talented young artist, songwriter and composer. Tshepo, officially known as Cruz Afrika, hails from the dusty streets of Taung and the Northwest. He joins us now in studio to chat about his journey as a musician and how he got his big break. Thank you so much, Cruz, for joining us on Afro Worldview.
Morning, man. We're good.
We're good, thank you. So now, Cruz, let's first talk about, before we get to your musical journey, there's just something interesting I see here. You were once, before you were a choreographer and dancer for well-known musicians. Can you just first tell us about your journey into becoming a dancer and a well-known choreographer in the industry?
It's actually interesting how I got into music, I wanted to go into music as a rapper, but luckily enough, I got into music as a dancer, Yeah, man, so I got introduced into the music by Orobi Malinga, Joop, Stone from Bongo Muffin, just to name few, So yeah, man, I'm glad that I got into the music industry in that angle, because that gave me a chance and the platform to learn the in and outs of the industry. Otherwise, I wasn't going to learn the in and outs of the industry. You get it?
True, that's true. And now, from being a dancer to a rapper now, you are a rapper, as I see, but we're going to touch on your music just now, but from being a dancer to a rapper, how was the transition for you? Was it easy, or because you already were a rapper, it made it more, flexible for you to be able to transition?
It was easy for me because from the onset, I had that talent to write music, to be a rapper, but it's just that I got introduced into the music as a dancer. Hence I said, that basically gave me the platform to learn the in and outs of the industry, to learn more about the music, now I've grown enough, I've learned so much in terms of, how to plug the song, how to market my music. I've learned so much behind the scenes, because some people, they just want to jump into music and they just want to be a stars, without learning the business side of things, contracts and sort of,
True, because that's what destroys a lot of artists in South Africa, not knowing the business of music. And now, how long has it been? Because you spoke of learning what happens behind the scenes and also being able to understand the music industry. How long did it take for you to finally be in the industry and also transition from being a dancer and to being an artist?
It took me so many years, man, but I don't regret. Uguti, it took me so many years, but like I said earlier on, I got introduced by Abu Robi, and Robi would say to me, Doc, you need to stick, you need to go to school, you need to, I will go to a couple of shows with him, just to make money for me to eat lunch and floss koskela. But at the same time, he will tell me, you need to go to school. I can't go to each and every show with you, So that basically in building in such a way that I could, now I can make even like good decision now, But yeah, I've learned so much, man. I've learned so much.
And now finally, your new album, The Godly Music.
Godly.
It's a 12-track album.
Yeah,
and you feature a lot of artists as well. And you've already released 2 tracks from it.
Yeah.
Can you tell us more on the work that you've done on this album?
Godly, it's a masterpiece, man. It's dope album. It's music that the reason why I call it Godly, or the reason why I made this album, is because I wanted to do music that people can relate to. There's songs on the album like Buya, it's too matured, I featured Ozola, Obongo Sidlamini. I featured Ozola on that one, and there's a song as well called Proud. I featured Upila Madlingos on the song. And yeah, one song that I did with some Nigerian artists is doing quite well as well, Raima, So yeah, man, the album, it's like I said earlier on, it's continental. It's something that people can relate to in terms of love songs, in terms of turn-up songs, in terms of, it's more matured. It's me, because before the album, I dropped We Believe in Christ, I dropped Mangkok, I dropped a couple of songs just to, to build a fan base and to create the market for me, to, just to create the lane for me. But yeah, the album, it's super, man. It's super. It's doing well. I've got a video out, Shaka Zulu, I've got a video out, Feeling Good, on TV. It's on rotation on, MTV, Channel O, it's doing pretty much well.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And now, can you tell us now, before we let you go, now with the music industry having, as you mentioned earlier, that you use the money to floss, at school. You floss at school.
But
now that you're older and, as you said, you are more mature with your music and, I mean, with the business ethics as well, you must be more mature. Do you regret that it took you so long to break into the music industry?
I don't regret, because it was, hence I said earlier on, it was me learning the in and outs of the industry. If it wasn't that, I wasn't gonna be able to run my own company now. I run my own company, which is Africa Hotline. Okay. We do PR, we do radio plugging, we shoot videos, I've got a young bunch of young kids, fresh from school.
Where can people get you on social media if they want to get hold of you for bookings or so?
Okay, it's simple. @I am Cruz Afrika on Twitter, @I am Cruz Afrika on Instagram, Cruz Afrika on Facebook, man.
Okay, thank you so much, Cruz, for joining us on Afro Weekend Breakfast.
Thank you.
And that was Cruz Afrika talking about his musical journey and his new album, The Godly Music.